Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another global hangout here, where, as you can see, we will be featuring Wild Forest, a real time strategy deck slash base defense game. So, very, very interesting, a little bit different from what we're used to in the space, but very fun. I've been playing a few rounds myself, and we will be showcasing some gameplay after. But first, let us bring on Sasha from the Wild Forest team. Hi, Sasha.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me today. I'm Sasha Wild for Simo. Happy to be here today.
Yes, you're going to be diving into all the amazing stuff that you guys have been doing in terms of wild forests. But first, but not least, let us know who you are, how you got involved with wild forest, and then maybe a little bit about how wild forest came to be.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I joined the Wild Forest just before the beta launch in 2023. And I remember looking at the product and thinking, this is the game I want to join because this is not just another Web3 experiments. This is a real game. Uh, because like founders always focused on building the real RTS game first with deep mechanics, real-time gameplay, real progression and like it's not about hype, not about short-term projects. It's about building a real game. So yeah, I was early on the project. I'm still here and happy that we built it. So overall, Wild Forest is a free-to-play real-time strategy game built on running. Right now the game is fully launched and available on Android, iOS, Mac, and PC.
Yeah, it runs really well on PC, which is great, and also really well on mobile, which is also really good because most people don't have a PC to play on. So if they can hop on tablet or on their iPhone, always very good. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, the game itself has been I guess out of beta for quite a bit here. I did follow it, in its early stages on Ronin, but it is fully out and there's quite a bit to do. So I know you wanted to share your screen and I will let you kind of run through uh, a few of your slides that you have there so you can let us know what is going on with Wild Forest.
Yeah, sure. This is actually our trailer. So while it's going on, I will tell you a bit more about how Wild Forest came to be and like what we were gone through all of this time after launch. So maybe it will be interesting. So Wild Forest has been live for more than 2 years already, and honestly, it's really intense and challenging, and on the other hand, really rewarding and interesting journey so far. And I can say that right now we are a mature game. We've gone through a lot of things like NFT launches, play to drop campaigns, token launches, multiple balance reductions, market downturns, and we are still here. We are still building, still improving, and I'm genuinely proud of it because throughout 2024 and 2025, Wild Force has been consistently recognized by the gaming community, Web3 gaming community, and nominated and featured among the top games and on the platforms like Playturn and Game Strategy. And of course, as a part of the team, I'm really happy and proud of it. It means a lot to us. And this continuous support, it means for us not just high, but long-term engagement and respect from players in the industry. So this is what really motivates us to do more. And of course, from our side, uh, From the very beginning, Wild Forest prioritized building the game first. At a time when, like many projects were raising funds, building massive communities, and talking narrative without even launching a game, we did the opposite thing at all. So really, the founders was very focused on building their good game, and as I mentioned, this is one of the major reasons why I personally uh, joined the project and like wanted to be part of it, because it wasn't just about NFTs, about raising some money, token mechanics. It was always was about building something competitive, skill based, and sustainable game, which will be very interesting and rewarding to play. So and the gameplay quality always was in a good level. So and as I see it, you enjoyed it as well. So this is a recognition as well for us.
Yes, very much so. Like you said, we've seen many games come and go, lots of big razors and stuff like that. But there's been quite a few times where, unfortunately, after those razors, the game doesn't get to a polished state like Wild Forest is. So always happy to be able to play a game where it's in a form. Obviously, you guys still have lots of stuff coming and doing. Like you said, balancing is one of the hardest things to do when you have a PvP game, right? People very quickly find metas out, what kind of combos work and what stuff doesn't work, and it's up to the game team to kind of keep that balance fresh, right? You want to be able to keep the players coming back and figuring out what the newest meta is going to be when you change a few things around.
Yeah, for sure. Over these 2 years, we really learned a lot about it, and so with the Ronin support and of course partners like UGG, we successfully run NFT sales, playthrough drop and play events and major campaigns, which gives us a lot of understanding on how players interact with the game, what they enjoy, what they don't do not enjoy. And I most proud of that. When the market even slowed down, we didn't pause the development. We keep shipping when even the earlier last year, the market wasn't in great condition, and internally we saw that the game economy started to fall apart, just like and needed full restructuring. We didn't present it. Everything was fine. We really slowed down. We analyzed everything, and we redesigned like major parts of the economy, and so together with our community make the game back again, and today, with help of this, Wild Forest operates with deflationary token economy. So meaning more tokens are being spent inside the game than distributed, and that shows us that players are actively spending to progress. That means that the core gameplay loop is strong enough to motivate reinvestment. And uh, and for me personally, it's really a big moment for us. It was like we shared it with the community last September, and it showed us that Wild Forest is not just surviving, like we are stabilizing. And of course, at the same time, during those years, we learned a lot how to collaborate much better with our community. Especially, we have our Lord NFT VIP collection holders, stakers, and long-term players who are very active in Discord and very dedicated to the game. And so we did a lot together, like balance patches, feature decisions. They always gives us a lot of feedbacks and so on. So we are really creating this game together, making it more enjoyable and more interesting for everybody to play with. One of the recent examples, we actually last December, if I'm right, we launched the account save mode feature, just based on the community feedbacks. The feature itself was requested by scholarship managers who needed better control over shared accounts with their scholars. So we built a system that allows restricting certain actions like perks, rerolls, rank caps, and so on that dealt with token spending inside the game to protect accounts. So it's not something flashy, but it's very important for those parts of community members who are like doing the scholarship program, and like we mm, as always really listens to them, and like building for each type of the players uh, in mind. So
Very cool. So you guys are have, I guess, a sort of rental slash scholarship system in the game itself for the NFTs.
not now. We don't have a full rental system. It's one of the things that we want to build, but it's a really big feature that needs a lot of time to be implemented. So we started with some small things that can make life easier already for scholarship managers. So this was one of the first features we did.
Excellent. Always love to hear that something like that's coming. It's very near and dear to our heart. YDG started on a scholarship system for Axie, so whenever we hear a game kind of touting that, it gets our ears perked up. Now, I see Sasha. Somebody's popped in here. The Guillotine. I think that's your community
And this is
manager,
our
right?
community manager. Yeah.
Here we go. Let's bring him on there. What's going on, Guillotine?
Hello, hello.
Hi,
Sorry
hi.
to be a bit late. I had an emergency coming 10 minutes before the live. I had to take a call, but now I'm here. And yeah, I'm the Guillotine community manager for White Forest for quite some time now. And I don't know what Sasha said in the 19 last minutes, but I agree with her.
Yeah, no, we've just been vibing, listening to the history of Wild Forest here, before we dive into some gameplay, which I think you'll be guiding us through. But we're currently just figuring out, you know, what Wild Forest is all about, talking a little bit about the possible scholarship models, and now I think we're gonna dive into Sasha. You had a whole, I think, economy or roadmap screen.
Yeah, but let me talk a bit about survival mode that we recently launched. And
Yes.
basically, Gelatin, I guess you can show us the how it played as well while I'm a bit talking about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can play. I can play. I have to do my mission, so all good for me.
That's
Yeah,
great.
if you wanna just share your screen there, and, I'll switch them around.
Yep. Um, mm, mm, mm. Normally should be here. This one should be okay.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah. Great. So yeah, last year we actually at some point we had interesting discussion inside the team with like the question how do we scale then more than beyond the hardcore PvP players, because we understand that our major players are really love PvP and they are hardcore players, but as you know, there are not so many players who are really enjoys PvP, unfortunately. So whether the PvP is competitive and exciting, but it's also really intimidating for new players. So um, we made a strategic decision, and we needed a softer entry point. That's why we built this new mode, survival mode. We just launched it before the end of the year. Guillotine will play it right now. So this is the player VC environment mode, where players fight waves and bosses, waves of enemies. So when you play through all the waves, you unlock higher difficulties and rewards step by step. And of course, it's much more accessible. It opened the door for many more players to join the ecosystem. So
Yeah, it seems like a traditional style, well, I wouldn't say traditional style, but a very reminiscent of, like, just tower defense in general, right?
Yes, but no at the same time, because like you can play with each unit there, yeah, not just tower defense as it usually is. So
Hmm. And obviously, Guillotine's got super high level stuff. Is this your go-to
yeah.
Guillotine? Like your go-to deck setup? Is this like the meta right now in the community, or just what you like?
No, it's just what I like to play. It's not super high level. I'm not like in the top percent because I don't have at the moment missing on this account. I don't have level 60. But what I like about PvE is like compared to the problem with PvP in any game is always finding interesting game with any type of level or any type of rarity you have in your team. But with PvE you can have funning time even if you're just starting and you have just level 1 units, and the more you upgrade the more difficult you go with your the difficulty of the PvE. But
Hmm.
if you're just starting right now, you're having free unit given by the computer, by the software. You can already start with the easy mode, the easiest one in the PVE, and you can already make some wave. You can already win against those wave, and you will kind of upgrade little by little your level and your unit, getting better at the game. And that's, I think, the main big thing about the PVE.
Cool. So, would you recommend then? Because I've been playing a few games. Would you recommend focusing on the PVE side or the PvP, or doing a little bit of both?
Um, you need to do a bit of both because what is important when you start the game, it will be the missions you have to do in your battle pass and everything. You have to do your missions. So it's some missions can be done in the PVE mode, but some of them is better to do it on the PvP. But yeah, you have to play the PVE if you're starting the game. Even at any level, you have to play your PVE, your PVE levels.
Got it. Got it. So, Sasha, do we want to talk a little bit about the kind of economy, how the NFTs interact with the game and stuff like that before we dive into maybe the leveling
Yeah,
and
sure.
gameplay and stuff like that?
Sure, sure. I also wanted to mention that we recently, together with UUGG, launched the campaign where new players can complete the easy difficulty in survival mode and receive the wild pass for free. By the way, Wild Pass, I guess Galutin will share his screen where he can show the Wild Pass a bit later. It's our VIP access system. It unlocks the premium survival map where players can earn not only units in the game and resources to level up units, but also WF tokens. So
Yeah, no, very great to shout out because yes, we do have quests running with you guys. I think till next week. The quests have been ongoing for a bit. So guys, if you haven't had a chance to check those out, you probably want to do that. Like Sasha said, there's the opportunity to be getting that VIP pass for this season, which has a lot of good upgrades to probably boost your account going forward.
yeah, for sure. So, regarding the wild forest economy, let me briefly explain how it works. Um, I guess my picture now will be uh,
Yep.
interesting to check. So, here it is. Basically, the economy is structured into three layers. First, it's a gameplay progression. So, here you can see it. Players can earn gold, shards, units through survival mode that you just see. Also, we have a couple of daily rewards progression boards like Navice Bounty Board, Battle Pass, Trophy Road, and there are also special events which you can join and get those assets. So these assets allows you to full free to play progression. You can start, grow, enjoy the gameplay without any spendings. Of course, you will be limited a bit because you will be only able to level up your units. But overall, all the features of the game are open, and so like in survival mode, even with basic deck that you get just after the completed tutorial, you can play and you can enjoy the game. Then there is a second layer. It's Web3 ownership layer, where you can mint your units into NFTs, you can trade them, you can rank up them here. And when you rank up your units, you of course get much stronger competitive advantage. So also on the other hand, with the Web3 part, we have Lord NFTs, which gives you a lot of bonuses inside the game. And also with 7 units NFTs, players can already start earning WF tokens through the bounty board tasks. Maybe Seb, you can show the screen
I have
where.
to quit my game.
Yeah. Sorry
Okay,
about
I
this.
give up. I give up. I was doing pretty well.
Yeah, you was doing well. Oh, it's a hard difficulty. I didn't notice
Yeah, it
before.
was a hard difficulty, 20 waves. So you can see I did some missions that I will show in the battle pass. So some of them can be done in the PVE, but some of them are pretty hard to do in the PVE. So here I got some shards, which is pretty cool.
And
And
that's your token, right? That's your premium currency.
no, the shards are used to level up units.
Okay,
The main token is the WF tokens.
Yeah, you
got it.
can open bounty boards, so show there. Okay. Why it's not loading?
It's logging.
Okay.
Don't worry.
No,
Taking
it's
a bit
okay.
of time.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
for newbies, there is like newbies boards. You can get resources like units, gold shards there, and you can update, level up, sorry, your units. And when you complete all those missions, you open bounty board, where you can already doing missions daily and once a week get part of the pool of the rewards in Wild Forest token here. So, and of course there are like a bit more special quests for Lord Stakers, so and so on. Also, maybe share the battle pass, how it looks like, just
Yep.
for everyone to understand. Yeah. So you complete the levels, complete the tasks inside both PvP and PvE, and here you get more and more rewards. The season usually 2 months.
Okay,
So
yeah, and this one's ending in 4 days, so
yep.
excellent. Yeah, no, anybody that's familiar with a battle pass, this isn't new. You've got your free track, your premium track, and then quests that I'm assuming refresh daily, or do you just have a whole stack of them?
No, you have new missions every day. That stack. So, for example, me, if I didn't play, I can start playing now, and I have 4 days to do all the missions who came in the last few weeks. But like, if you start day 1 of the season, you will have 6 missions. The next day, you will have another 6, and
Okay.
it goes like this. But you don't have to. Like, for example, you cannot play the first week, and you will have all the missions of the first week when you start playing. But like I said, like some of them you can, like I said, like you can play in the PVE, like summon units, build towers, and everything. But of course, when you need to win 3 matches in public or rank mode, then you have to go and play some PvP.
Of course, yeah, there'll be a mixture of events that you could do.
Yeah,
But you
and
could obviously skip that one if you didn't want to. If for whatever reason you're totally opposed to PvP, you could just grind out all the PvE ones.
Yeah, you will have the mission staying there, but you will have less missions to do. And every time you're finishing a mission, you have some kind of points that you will get in the rewards. And the more you get, then you unlock some chests, golds, shards, everything you need to upgrade and progress in the game without spending anything if you want. Just it will take some time. Like I think any game in the world, Web 2 or Web 3 game, you can play the game for free, but of course, if you want to be at the top uh, and spend no money, it will take more time than if you start to spend some money on the game.
Yeah, do you want to just show us a little bit of the character progression, or maybe I should flip to my screen for a new account and you can show
Oh,
us what that looks like?
I can show because I have any type of units. So for example, here I have tons of level 1 unit common. So we have different things. We have the level of the unit and we have the rarity of the unit. It's two different things. So for example, if I'm taking any level 1 common unit, you will get as a new player, you will have two things to do. You will be able to upgrade their level, that you will need some shards to do it. So here, for example, I need 9 shards to go on the level 2, and I only need gold that you get in the game to progress and level up your units. And when you get into level 10, then you will need to rank up your unit. You need to rank up your rarity and get this common unit into uncommon unit. And to do that, you will need to get the WF token, so the main token, the main currency token of the project. And you will need to get 2 units, 2 common units. So for example, here I have tons of level 1 common units, but if I take one, I upgrade and I want to rank up, it will take 2 units, 2 common units, and upgrade it into uncommon unit. And it's important to upgrade, to rank up into new rarity, to go higher in the level, because each rarity will have a maximum level. So the common we have level 10, uncommon we go to level 20. You can stay at the level 10, but of course you will be limited in the PvE, in the PvP, and everything. And you just need to get some. The main thing is like getting some WF rewards. For example, with the bounty board. And as soon as you can rank up a unit you really like and you think it will be really strong in the future, then you can rank up and continue to level up your unit until you kind of getting into the limit you want to get.
Got it. And I noticed there that it says the NFT will be burnt. So how do people go about getting the NFTs? Like, do you get them from the battle pass? Obviously, you can buy them on the market itself, but let's say I'm a free player and I want to work my way towards an NFT. Is there only the only option to like buy it, or are there free options to like grind them out?
No, you will be able to mint your unit. So everything you get in the game are called like in-game units. They are not NFT. But anytime you want, you can go on the website Play White Forest, go in your profile, go in your inventory, and you can at any time mint your unit. And you can transform any unit into an NFT that after you can get into the marketplace. Maybe I can share it quickly. The inventory on the website. I will just stop sharing this one. Just preparing the page just to show you. So it won't be in game when you want to transform a unit into an NFT. It's not in game because you need to have interaction with the blockchain and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I will just open, but everything you have in game, it will be in game unit. So you can do everything you can do on the game. You don't need to go outside or anything. You can start for free and progress the first month without even going into the NFT. And at the end, I just need to connect. I don't know why I got a knock here. Sasha, if you want to add anything until I sign my
Okay, okay.
account.
Okay. So yeah, basically on the website, on our website, there is a part of the platform where you can interact with all Web3 parts, including minting units, burning units in case you want to get essence, because with essence you can buy some units again inside the market. Also, I wanted to explain about the returning to the economy. There is a third layer, which is earning layer of wild forest tokens. So there is a couple of opportunities to maximize for experienced players or how they earn WF tokens. So we have, as I mentioned before, we have premium PvE map. If you can go to switch mode, public switch mode, survival, just clicks on survival. And here you can, like with the arrows, you can, this one. So here is the premium map, which is accessible only with Wild Pass. You can see it. So Wild Pass, it unlocks premium survival map where you can get wild token rewards in the loot boxes, and also ranked mode leaderboard where you can also get the wild forest rewards. So basically, Wild Pass for us now is a gateway to earning any wild forest inside the game, and it protects the economy from bots and extractors. So we kind of needed to do it. So, and in the campaign we now running with UGG, you can get this one for free. Also, there is another lawyer. I hope Guillotine will share the screen and shows us token share program as well, because this is a part of the interfaces you can see in the platform. And token share program gives you another lure where you can earn WF tokens, and has two mechanics. First, it's earning from invited players spending. So you invite your friend, he plays the game, spend the tokens, and you let's just
I
get
will put the token share program.
This one. And you can get part of these tokens as your rewards. And the second part of the token share program is staking rewards. So if you stake your tokens, you get a part of all spending of all players inside the game. And also, if you have stake Lord NFTs, you have like additional tokens as well. So this is basically our full earning loop inside the
Very,
game.
very, very cool. Yeah, you keep talking about the Lord NFTs, which are different than the unit NFTs. So can you bring that up, Guillotine? Is that going to be on this profile page here in your inventory?
So yeah, I have my loads here. But the main utility of the loads has such as for the token share program and everything. But in game, so I will have to reshare my other screen. Maybe I will do later. I will just show you here. So this is loads you have that you can stake into the game, and it will unlock what we call a castle. The castle will have different utility. It will give you the possibility to level up your unit for free. You don't have to spend any gold or anything. I think I will just share my game because it would be easier.
Yeah, you have it. You have it unlocked. I don't. So
Where is my game here?
there we go.
So I have my castles. You can see the lords I have stacked in the game. So I have 8 rare and 1 epic. First of all, I have gold for free. So every hour I get 300 gold that I just get for free into my account. So those gold are super necessary if you want to level up all your units. So you also have training camp. So this one, as I said before, normally you need shards to level up your unit. So every time you select a unit and you want to level up to level 2, 20, 30, any type of level, you need to spend some gold and you need to spend some shards. But here, thanks to my lord, I have all those slots where I put one of my units and it will train for a certain amount of time. So when it's starting, for example, level 1, it will only take few hours to go into level 2. But the more I get into higher levels, so for example, here, the level 31, to training this unit to go into level 32 for free, then I have some locking time. So here I still have 3 days and 10 hours before I getting my unit back with one more level. So it's a way, thanks to Lord, to save on gold, save on shards, and just leveling up some units you want for your team that you maybe don't really need right now, but you can level up for free. I also have training camp. This one is to go to higher level. I also have tavern. Tavern is like one time every week. I have the possibility to buy one unit thanks to my gold. So, for example, this week I bought a rare tank unit level 1. I think it was like 8,000 gold I spent to get this unit just with gold. So I don't have to spend any WF token. I don't have to spend any US dollar to improve my team. Well, not really improve my team because I have tons of that unit. But if you're a new player and you have some lords, it's a way to go faster in your progression and get higher rarity, which is pretty cool. And the last one is recruitment, and this one is completely free. So every time, same every week, thanks to my Epic Lord, I have one free unit completely every week. It's kind of random. I don't know which unit I will have, and I have some probability to get epic, some probability to get a rare unit, and some probability to get uncommon. But the difference between this one, the recruitment, and the tavern I have to spend gold compared to recruitment when it's just free. You just click the button recruit, and it will give you one unit for free.
And you said that's a perk of having the Epic Lord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the rare lord is the lowest rarity of our lord. So you will have training camp and tavern and recruitment you will have, I think, with the no, not the recruitment, but when you get the epic one, you will get tavern, recruitment, and training camp, elite one.
And then does the legendary mystic have other ones available? Or?
You will have more slots on the tavern, recruitment, training camp. It's for me, for example, the epic I will have one. I don't know if Sasha you have the image of all the lord utility and everything's given in the game. But the legendary mystic is more like you will get more slots and of course more gold on your account.
Got it. Okay, so like
I'm now sharing the image. Yeah, I don't know if you see it in a good way, but still.
Zoom.
Not like this is okay. So
perfect.
here.
Yeah.
So here you can see like we have like limited amount of lords available. By the way, it's a bit of old infographic because we reduced the number. It's like 3,033 NFTs right now. And there will be no more. And here you can see that you have a boosted castles with the lords, and here you can like get more gold, more training camps, more tavern, and so on, recruitment, depending on the rarity of the lord. By the way, you also, as a lord holder, you also have other discounts and perks inside the game, like premium battle pass discount, min fee discount, amount of the discounts depend on the rarity of the lord. Once again, you also have 50% rank up discount, and these rank ups discount are limited with vouchers. So the more higher level, higher rarity of your lord, the more these discount vouchers you have them. So also bonus bounty tasks, exclusive events for just lord stakers, early access to new units, and also we have like priority support and exclusive Discord channel for lord stakers where we discuss with them the upgrades and special features inside the game.
Excellent. So lots of utility for your premium NFT there.
Yeah.
Okay, the other thing I had a question on was like expeditions here, right? So what are these and how do these work?
So expeditions are like It's kind of a, I would say, like a PVE system or click to earn. It's not, you don't have to play anything. It's just like you have to send unit into an expedition. So if I go again on my game,
Yeah, because I guess I don't have any units that are available to do that.
normally you have
Yeah,
my
when you
screen.
just a new player, you have only basic units. So with those basic units, you won't be able to go. But so later on, when you like complete some battle pass tasks, you will get the common units, and you already can use them to go to expeditions.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's pretty simple to explain. It's just like I'm selecting some units. So for example, here I'm taking 3 common units level 10, and I have 50% chance to get the expedition done and come back with a reward. So it's the duration is 6 hours. So they will come back in 6 hours with what we call how we call it in English, Sasha?
You mean elixirs?
Yeah, elixirs. I forgot the word. So you come back with some elixirs, and the elixirs are used on your battles to get a little advantage compared to your opponent if they don't have elixirs. So, for example, you can have more damage power, you can have more mana, you can have a different type of upgrade on your team that you select between before each battle. You don't have to play them with elixirs, but it's kind of like a little boost for your team. So if you're playing someone a bit higher than you, but he doesn't play, for example, any elixirs, and for you in your account you have some elixirs, then you can maybe kind of reduce the gap between your own power and the power of your opponent. But here it's just like it says, like with my 3 units, I have 50% chance to succeed this expedition, but I also have in each expedition a percentage chance of loss of my unit. So, for example, I will send my unit. It will be sent into the expedition, and I have nothing else to do. I just come back in 6 hours. It's just like a little click to earn type of game where you just have to prepare a team that you will send to an expedition. It's not something that you will spend any time on the gameplay, but it's just like a little bonus if you want to get, like, if you're really close to some of your opponents for the leaderboard and you want to get a little advantage. It can be nice to send some useless units you don't really use in your account. You send them, maybe 1 or 2, or maybe all the unit will be killed, but if they succeed in the expedition, they will come back with elixirs that you can use in some important battle and take the advantage on your opponent.
Excellent. Well, that's really good to know because obviously for a new player, you probably don't need to focus on the expeditions. Like I was thinking maybe you're getting chests to level up and stuff, but
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
just
Expedition is not super useful at the beginning. It's more like when you're starting to get a lot of free units from the game, and you don't really know how to use them. Then maybe expedition can be one of them if you want to. For example, you're getting into the PvP battle leaderboard and everything. That's where you want to send them, get some elixirs, and earn advantage on your PvP games.
perfect, perfect. Well, I think that covers all the core loops, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to show one last thing, because you asked the question before for the people who got unit but they want to turn into NFT.
Mhm.
So if you can share normally, yeah. So here, this is the website with all your profile. So it will show your lords, your skin collection, your packs, for example, if you have some to open in your account and get some units. But here, when you have all your inventory of units, each of them can be mint. So, for example, the common unit, it will cost you 17 WF tokens to be mint, but those WF tokens you can earn into, for example, the bounty board if you're starting the game. And you just have to select one of the units you want to mint. For example, I will take a legendary one because it's the one of the most higher rarity in the game. It will cost me 333 WF token, and as soon as I mint this unit, it will be transformed into NFT, and then I can sell it on the marketplace for someone who wants to just doesn't want to spend 3-4 months to go to this level and this rarity with these perks on the unit. I don't know if you talked about perks before, but each unit, every time you rank up, they will earn some perks, which is kind of same like a, a little ability linked to this unit. So each unit will be a bit rarer, will be a bit unique compared to another one because the perks will be different. So I just mint, turn it into NFT, and then I can sell it on the marketplace.
Yeah,
I,
and you have the discount here for your Lord, as
Yeah,
you
and
can
I have
see.
the 20% discount because I have my Epic Lord, so it will cost me less money, WF tokens. And I just wanted to share just one thing about the token share program, because Sasha used the word you have to stack your token. It's not really like a stacking we know in different projects. Here, you don't really stack the token. The most important thing is having your token inside the game. You don't have to go on a contract. You don't have to go on a page and say, oh, I want to stack that token, maybe log this token and get the rewards. Here, it's really simple. You get tokens. For example, you buy on the Katana pool, or you swap some tokens. You send it into your game, and then you don't have to do anything. It's considered staking as soon as it's in your in-game wallet. You don't have to go on a different page and click, I want to stack 100 out of my 200 tokens. As soon as it touch your in-game wallet, it's considered as staked, and you will automatically earn some profit with this token. You don't have to think about it. It's
oh,
just like
okay.
you have your tokens because you're earning tokens in the game. You bought some token on the DEX, and you just send it into your in-game wallet, and that's all. It's already considered stake.
Oh, that's really cool. So if you earn the tokens from the battle pass or whatever, as long as it's in your game account, technically it's staked and you'd be earning part of that pool rewards.
Yep.
That's a really cool way of doing it, right? It makes it easy for people. So I'm sure there's some users that might have tokens and they don't even realizing that it's securing them more tokens.
Yeah, and what is also really interesting with White Forest way of stacking is like the rewards you get. It's not new tokens created by the contract and sending to players. All the tokens we got thanks to the token share program, it's coming from other players spending into the game. So you don't have a big inflation on the token because we don't create tokens to pay the staking program. It's all the tokens we earning. So for example, here I earn total 4,223 tokens. Those tokens were tokens spent by other player in the last few weeks, last few months. So you have no inflation in your token. So you don't have a dilution of your token, and you don't really lose value into the token because of the stacking program. Like we have a lot of projects, they spending tons of token to rewards a super huge APR yield on the token project. But the problem is, of course, we can put like, okay, you will earn 50% rewards on your stacking, but if it's creation of tokens, the value of your tokens will just go down by time. But here, because it's tokens spent by the player, it's just an economy loop inside White Forest. Someone spent the token, someone got it because they stacked the token, but the total amount of token is the same.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
No,
and actually, just wanted to add that all the tokens that players spent from last year, we actually burned. So the only token that we distributed back in the token share program are on the accounts of players, but all other tokens that we got from players when they spend during rank up and so on, we actually burned. So to make economy more stabilized.
very cool. So you guys are really you're not only looking at gameplay, but you're really focused on making sure the economy is stable as well.
Yeah, last year we, of course, like, let's be honest, it's really hard for many games out there right now in the crypto market. It's really hard to see the value of one token in the project. But for example, last year, when we started to introduce all this economy loop, we saw, how can I say, compared to the RON token, because our main liquidity pool is WF tokens, RON token. So of course we are really linked to the RON price. So if the RON token price is going super high, the price of the WF token will also go super high. If the RON token will go super down, then unfortunately for us also it will go super down on the dollar value. But when you think into the RON value, WF project last year for many weeks and many months, you can see on my Twitter, I shared a lot of statistics about it. But White Forest was many times top one project to get more and more RON token into your own wallet. So the value of the WF tokens compared to the RON was just going up because all the economy loop we did, we didn't do a super high inflation of the token with, like I said, like free token for the token share program. As soon as player spending a lot of WF tokens and we introduce new features and everything, we can see directly in the charts that the value of WF token is going up because a lot of people spending and the inflation of it is really low. So of course it's really hard to see it in dollar value because we are super linked with the RON token value and of course the Ethereum value. But when you're seeing into the RON value, like if you want to accumulate more and more RON inside Rodan network, then WF project is really good for that.
Excellent. Yeah, very cool. You guys are obviously taking all the years of experience and info from other projects that have done good and compiling it into your game. Love the idea of what you're doing with the staking program because that makes it really easy for people. I hate having to sign multiple transactions and then actively manage it. But
Yeah.
being able to have
I know some project where you have to go on a different website or you have to log in on the website and then you have to put your tokens. Maybe it's tokens you wanted to use later, but if you want to use it later, you have to come back on the website and then you can unlock, unstack, and then you can use it in the game. Here it's just like you put it in the game, it's directly stacked. If you want to use it in the game, you can use it. You don't have to do anything. You will just have less stake token, of course, counted in your staking program, but you don't have to go on the website, unstack, restack, and everything.
Yeah, really love it. Makes it very easy. I think we've covered all of the really important stuff here. Sasha, Guillotine, anything else that you think we're missing?
No, really. I think we go through everything. We just didn't see how Guillotine play in PvP. But overall,
It's okay. You see, they saw the PVE is kind of I can do a PvP match if you want, just to show last game.
Yeah, might as well see what like
just to finish everything.
maybe community have some question for us while Guillotine playing the PvP. I can answer them. So.
Yeah, sure, guys. If you have any questions for the Wild Forest team, feel free to drop them in chat while we see Guillotine line up a match with somebody else here. I did want to ask Guillotine, what units for the beginning should people focus on upgrading? Just all of them across the board, or should you wait maybe and save that gold for a specific unit? What would you do if you're a fresh player?
I would say at the beginning I will try to unlock all the units for free because you have to upgrade your number um, of units. At the beginning you only have a limited amount of units. I would try to unlock everything I can without spending anything. I would try to keep everything in my account, and at some point by talking with people inside the Discord, or when you want to really try to be focused on some units specifically, I would ask some tips from other players because of course there is a meta with with a good unit and bad unit that of course as a new player you don't really know. Even me, after many months, I'm not the type of player who's super professional about the meta and everything, so I try to ask other players about it. But at the beginning I would try to keep as much as I can, doing my mission daily, trying to do the bounty board, trying to do everything I can to unlock as much as I can. And then with the experience you will get, you will find the perfect team for you, and then you can start to level up. You can start to focusing on trying to have the better units for it, and then focus on a team you really like, and then you can go full Degen mode on it.
Gotcha.
So here the PvP is really different to PvE. On the PvP, it was pretty cool. You just had to focus on your own team and focus on the where you just have to put your unit. Here, it's completely different type of game. It's like you always have to be how can I say, like looking left and right what your opponent is doing. Are you late? Are you not late? Do you have to build more mana tower? Do you have to build more barrack to get more units? It's a game you can't take a break in the PvP game. You always have to do something. So it's more the energy you spend on the PvP game is completely different to a PvE. Um,
Yeah, and lately for PvE, we actually even lower difficulty for easy mode, because we see that some data that some players are struggling, especially new ones with a basic deck, struggling to complete it. So we even make it more like easy and enjoyable for new players in survival mode.
yeah, in the PvE, the main thing is like you have to kill waves coming to you. In PvP, you also have to take care of all the territory. Territory is super important because it will give you the ability to build more barrack, to build more mana, and everything. So the strategy is completely different. The energy you have to spend on one game is completely different. So don't be scared if you lose at the beginning, or if at the beginning you're completely lost on how to play it. That's all the strategy game are like this, super hard to start, but when you start to understand how to play it, then it will be pretty fun. I love the design, and that's why we felt in love a few years ago about the game. And yeah, here victory to finish the live.
Yeah,
Cool,
I'm
nice.
actually a big fan of the PvP as well. I like the idea, like I like pushing people and then building two towers right at the choke points
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
holding them there until I can and build it up. So it's very interesting. Uh, you know, because I come from a background of real time strategies as well, from like StarCraft and stuff. So it's interesting to have the kind of twist there where you can build buildings and then have your units out there, but also not having games that last hours like they can in StarCraft or whatnot.
Yeah, yeah, it's a bit different here. The game is pretty fast, but I can understand that it can be a bit overwhelming for new players to play PvP directly, because, as I said, like you have to understand everything. You're like, oh, I have to send one unit for the territory, but at the same time, I attacked by the opponent on the other side. What should I do? What should I build? It's completely different stress compared to a PvE mode where you just kind of relax. You're getting to the territory alone, you're getting your unit ready to welcome the next wave. Here is like non-stop thinking. So some people can be think it's overwhelming for them, and that's why we created the PvE mode, for players who just want to kind of make some games, chillax games, but with some difficulty sometimes. But the PvP is completely different game, and the stress in it is also different.
Yes, yes. Now we do have a final question to wrap up here from EOG. He wants to know how you guys are combating the inflation of the unit NFTs.
Well, Sasha, I think it's for you.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, we have like burning system inside the game where you can um, how it called now I forgot the word. Forge, yeah. So you can forge your units to get essence, and with this essence you can buy more rare units. So also you can go to expeditions and some units may be lost there. And also we are thinking about launching unit burn event where players can burn units in the forge and get some special rewards. So this is our actions.
Yeah, and
Gotcha. Yeah.
when you rank up unit, you need to have a certain amount of units, like two common units to get into uncommon. You need two uncommon to go into a common unit. So you destroy more units to go into legendary rarity to mystic rarity. It's the main economy loop, and
Yes.
because of the perks of each unit. For example, this one has a perk fire range, so my attack range is increased by 20%. And because of those perks, you can have a kind of a huge amount of units, but good unit with good rarity is also pretty rare. So of course on the marketplace you can see a big number, but the real number of units who can be really good for high leaderboard and high for the high PVE mode, super hard mode, you don't have that much. For example, but yeah, we kind of, I think I don't have the number in my mind, but of course at the beginning we had some problems with, as usual, Web3, with like people maybe botting stuff or creating tons of accounts to create units and everything. But I think for the last few months we saw the economy loop, all the economy loop, the units, the token, and everything getting really way healthier into the ecosystem. And as Sasha would say, I think at the end there would be some events to burn some units.
Yeah, so you guys are actively thinking about it. As you said, there's obviously the burning to combine stuff and level them up, but you guys have other events or whatnot to keep that down.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Perfect. Well, I think we've covered everything. The only thing that we didn't specifically cover was the quest on the YGG website, but that's pretty simple, right? Like essentially it's just sign up, play wildcard, make your Ronin wallet, and um, get the
Yeah.
rewards.
You just need to complete easy difficulty, share the wallet, and that's it. Like once in a week, you will get your wild pass for free if you complete it.
Excellent.
Also, we actually have a giveaway today. Yeah, we forgot to mention, I guess.
Yeah, no, I've got the ticker going here, and I dropped the link into Discord as well. But yes, there is a giveaway if you guys fill out that form there. I believe it's what, a medium chest or a large chest?
It's a medium chest where you can chance to get legendary units and one like other units rarity of the unit. So
So
it's a
guys,
medium chest inside the game.
be sure to fill that out. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Sasha and Guillotine, for joining us and walking us through. And hopefully, we will see you back here for another stream down the road, maybe when you guys release another big update.
Yeah, sure. Thank you for having us today. Thank you.
Yeah,